to go. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Antonio Gibson.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Gun Smith, but it's brought in by Washington, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18 on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
First down. It's Gibson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Smith. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Should have went to the tight end first. Confused myself the other dude. Fuck me.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on a first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Number 24.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Then that motherfucker wouldn't even catch the ball. Well, still would have been some yards gained. And he fumbled the fucking ball, and then motherfucking where the linebacker intercepted. Oh, that'd be some shit. Tell you. Be some shit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Oh, come on, man. Don't start this shit. God damn. What's the fuck up with that?
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. And Parkey missed it. That's no good.
Way to go, defense.
And this will
Way to go.
a scoreless game.
Nothing.
So it's a
Good job.
trip downfield
Good
there
job.
as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down.
No shit.
Get it inside the 40 to the
Couldn't tell which fucking way you was gonna go, motherfucker.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set
Didn't
up
know which way you was going.
or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Let me see if I can cut that shit down, too.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Smith.
Oh, shit, Alex.
Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a great
Dang.
return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case,
Quarterback make a difference. That's for damn sure.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Oh, shit.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Give him 14
in the middle.
On that one and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 11.
55,
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right.
Damn! You're supposed to go that way, fool! I'll be fucking damn!
First down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
This receiver's sitting right over there where I'm, and it won't even directionally go over there.
At the 24-yard line.
Y'all switch too much shit year to year. Have a good thing, then you fucking throw it away.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
And on the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They run with Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, baby.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's...
Couldn't motherfucker let me go. Move freely.
At the 46-yard line.
Fuck.
A run for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. They go play action. Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Mayfield now. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh, look at
Great
that.
job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
I gotta see if there's some kind of way to cut down on all of this shit. Need all of this shit.
Drive the Washington offense, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
At the 5-yard line.
From his goal line here, Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
If the motherfucker would audible with my hand speed,
What we've seen so far in this game,
son of a
they're not
bitches.
gonna allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith.
throw the damn ball.
Smith goes down in that end zone. That is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Are you fucking serious?
Crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Chubb on the
Yeah, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it.
Yeah.
Heavy traffic and it's
And gone.
Picked up by Thomas Davis.
Oh, shit.
All the way back just a yard.
Mayfield, give me a break. What that motherfucker running like that? That motherfucker. Bullshit.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
God damn! Who is blocking on that fucking left side?
44. Myles Garrett able to get
as soon as I come up out of the drop bag, motherfuckers on me. Motherfucker. Sorry ass. Sorry ass motherfucking left tackle. Piece of shit.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E.
Yeah, I'll wave your ass as soon as the game's over with. Fuck waiting in the morning. Your ass will be on the waiver line first thing that fucking evening. Before your ass get to the driveway, your ass is fired.
So after the sack here,
I'll leave my fucking quarterback like that, man. Come on, dude.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Flushed out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is intercepted.
Damn, my man can't even, this motherfucker can't even run, stop, and run back to the ball.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here.
Love to hate this damn fucking game with the bullshit.
When we intercept a pass, Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first.
See, I couldn't even get my shit right.
And brought down across the
So I gotta realize when I go to that defense, I'm gonna have to do something totally fucking different.
That one, first play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable
Who's trying some shit? I don't care if we're winning or not. That's on him.
The idea that they can take the air out of the football.
Beat the bullshit I'm doing, I'm looking at.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They need to put that hit in the back, scroll through the players and shit, dude, go backwards there. It might be a way, but it's just too much shit to have you do to think about to do. That should be the basic of the game. Still just like circle forward, X back. No wonder damn fucking letters.
Just a yard on that last run.
God damn it. Keep overrunning, dude. I want.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. I don't want to make a story there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, you know, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
I do know that
Enjoying
possessing
a
problem
advantage.
in a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. at the 26-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They run it again with Chubb.
Ooh, I always run out too fucking wide. That's why motherfuckers are cutting in me. I'm overrunning the fucking play.
I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Overrunning the play.
It's still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Come on. Don't be scared. Hype that motherfucker. Oh, you doing your milking the clock thing.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb.
You see that shit? I come right in through the motherfucking hole and motherfucking bump him.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Fourth quarter,
I need a
down to the
drink
final
on
2
this.
minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
The Indians and the Nationals.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And effective running here.
Yeah, fucking running
inside the 10.
Chubb.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They run. Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Greg Stroman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Smith. And this is intercepted.
Damn, if that motherfucking left tackle would just fucking block, that motherfucker was gonna get by them and be gone. God damn, that motherfucker sorry. Good game, man. Fuck this shit. Here, I'll pick anything. I'll close my eyes. Yeah. Shit, fuck that shit. That damn left tackle can't stop a fucking leaf.
For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Following the interception, Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And it's ha-ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And this one will be returned.
Look at that. I'm up there fucking this. Doing anything. Hitting circles and shit. Wasn't even fucking on that shit.
The interception, two-score game. They need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. Does the big boy have the juice?
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he is.
Look at, he ran right by the running back. I didn't even touch shit. I just called the play. He ran right there and didn't even attempt to tackle him, and had him at right. Look, right there, and just kept going right by him. Flaws in this game that we love. Fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Fucked up shit.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Browns 19, Washington nothing.
Man, here it's like a meal of shit. I'm tired of playing this shit.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Caught me looking at the clock.
At their own
I ain't playing none of that shit. Man, fuck this pussy ass game. Football team, you don't deserve a name. You're a bunch of pussies.
And they take a knee.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Browns, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.